All right, and welcome to Hat-Trick Sports Talk, our post show on a Monday night due to the two games that we had today in the NFL. I'm joined as always by Brandon and Shane. How you guys doing today?
Doing well, doing well. How about you?
Pretty good. How about you, Brandon?
Pretty good.
And then we are joined by David Radu, who's one of our members in our football league and in our basketball league that's coming up. He is standing in for his brother Paul, who is technically our co-commissioner. He is standing in as we are doing a draft lottery for our fantasy basketball draft coming up in a couple weeks now. David, how you doing today, man?
I'm doing good. Especially super well after this really nice Sounders win. That was a crazy win.
We'll get to that in a moment after we do this lottery. So here's why we decided to do the lottery system. So Paul and I have been sort of discussing how we do this league a little bit differently than the football league. We have a Discord server where everyone in the league is there, mostly everyone, to have more communication. And then, so in our football league, it did get randomized, but it was also weird that I had the number one pick as the commissioner, even though it was randomized. So we decided to be a little bit more creative, have a little bit more fun, and do a lottery for the fantasy basketball draft. Each team is assigned 10 numbers. I'm assigned number 1 through 10. David's team is assigned 21 through 30. Brandon's team is assigned 31 through 40, and Shane is 41 through 50. So we're doing 1 to 100, doing a random number generator from 10 to 1. David, I'll let you do like 3 random spins first, just to sort of show how this works. And then we'll actually get the lottery on the road.
Sure. All right, let's get to it. So we'll have 3 random spins first. This is the first one. Let's see, 34. Okay. Second one.
Yeah.
81. All right. Third one, 93. Okay.
So that's sort of how this is going to work. Let me pull up. So like 93 is James of Thrones, which is Jackson. So we'll go through that, and we'll go through 10 to 1. Let me see. I might need a pen or something to write down who gets what pick.
That'd probably be good.
Just to like make sure.
I'll put it in digital writing as well, just so that it's extra official.
Yep, perfect. Is there any pick in particular you all want in this draft before we actually get started?
I mean, I was 4th for football, and I was chilling with that. So, I don't know. I wouldn't mind getting that again.
I feel like one of the things different between basketball and football is that there are more star caliber players in basketball for fantasy than there are in football.
Mm-hmm.
Like, there are only X amount of players in football for fantasy that are like game-changing players, whereas in basketball, everyone I feel like is going to be able to get one game-changing player in the first round at least.
Especially how we're doing this, we're doing head-to-head categories, 9-category league. So it's going to be interesting because, again, your first-round pick really determines your rest of your team to see what categories you're doing. So points, assists, steals, and so on and so forth. So that's going to be really interesting. David, your thoughts on kind of where you want to pick in this draft?
Yeah, honestly, I don't know. I wouldn't be too upset with obviously one of the top couple picks, but I wouldn't, I'd be okay with like towards the bottom half of the first round as well. Maybe try to sneak step in the bottom half of the round. We'll see.
That's kind of what I'm thinking too. I think point guard is kind of the running backs in fantasy basketball. So I'm looking at like 6 or 7. I'm kind of targeting 7 for this lottery. So we'll see what happens. You guys ready?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Okay, David, you get the spin for the 10th overall selection in this draft.
So let's do this. 84.
84. That is Justin Joseph, our friend Paul's friend is joining our league for the basketball league. We're a really experienced player as well. He gets the 10th overall selection.
Okay. See, next number, 41.
41. That's the 9th overall pick. 41 is Shane.
Me.
41 is Shane. Okay, so you're kind of at the back end.
Okay, let's see. Next number, 94.
94 is Jackson. Jackson gets the 8th overall selection.
Let's see. And the next number, 21. All right.
21, David, you're at number 7, where I wanted to be.
All right. Not too shabby.
So you're kind
I
of in
guess.
that Steph range there.
We'll see. We'll see what happens. Okay, next number, 12.
Number 12, that is funnily named Paul's team, Rich Paul and Clutch Sports. So the two brothers are picking back to back.
Okay, next number. Okay, let's go again. 50. All right,
50.
number
That's
50,
me.
which is also yeah.
Shane still. Keep generating until stuff comes up.
Number 17. Okay, we'll go again. 72.
72, that is Connor. He is at the
Hey.
5th overall selection. His team name, again, Florida Kyle Trask Hype Train, which is pretty funny. Florida team. Brandon, you're still here in the top 4? You have a high pick in this one.
So are you, Robert?
I am actually having a high pick here,
Let's
which
see
I
the-
don't really like, but
Let's check next number here. 87. We already did that. All right, next number.
Mm-hmm.
33.
Alright.
We already got.
wait, no,
No,
30.
that's a
we
brand,
don't
yeah.
have 30s.
Yep, we do not have that.
Brandon, you have the 4th overall selection.
You know
You're
what? I'm
picking
chilling.
right
I'm chilling. You know,
next to Connor.
lots
F4
of
was a nice pick.
lots of good options there. You know,
Of course, I spent my very nice 4th pick on Michael Thomas. 'cause-
and
Who
not
I
Derrick
have.
Henry.
All right,
Keep
let's
going.
see this next number here. 97. We already did that.
Let's see, wait,
73.
who's still?
We already have that.
Wait,
Uh,
hang
s-
on. Who's still available? So me,
Yep.
I'm still in.
Mason and nothing but Dubs. Is that Tanner?
Yeah. So do 1 through 70 now.
Yes, 1, 2. Okay. Number 3. All right, there's Rob.
Oh, Robert number 3, me number 4.
Should we draft for the number 1 pick now, and then, or just keep it in this order?
Let's just go for number 2, and then.
All right, perfect. All right, number 2 overall pick. We have. Let's see. So we have. Do 51 through 70, please, because the last 2 teams are Mason and.
I already generated it. Do we have nothing but dubs yet?
No.
No, we do not.
No.
So
So I guess
So-
that will make Mason the number 1 pick.
Mason is the number 1 overall pick.
There you
You
go.
And
can say
then,
they are the New York Knicks wannabes of. They are the in the slot that should have been the New York Knicks every couple of years, but it never is.
There we go. All right, so that's our lottery. Mason goes first, then Tanner, then me, then Brandon, then Connor, Paul, David, Jackson, and then Shane and Justin Joseph in the back. So, yeah, that's fun. I do not like having a top 3 pick. I'm not a huge fan of that,
You can
but
trade if you'd like.
you cannot trade draft picks. Unfortunately, this is not Dynasty.
I was joking. Kind of. Yeah.
So, David, you and Shane are in the back. What do you both of you feel about kind of being in the back end of this draft?
Well, just hopefully I can get a solid guy like not like a Luka, but I don't know who exactly, but
Yeah.
I mean, I'm sure they'll like a solid star player. I mean, I'm sure there'll be one, but
David,
yeah,
your
'cause
thoughts
they'll-
on
they'll
your
go pretty
spot?
quick.
Yeah, no, not too upset. I mean, I would have preferred like some of the top 3 kind of wanted to get Luke on my team this year, but it is what it is. Like I said, bottom half of the first round is not going to be too bad.
I think what's good about the bottom half is that you're picking very quickly too, so there's
Oh,
more
yeah.
options on the table there. Brandon, you went from the back end of the draft in the football league to the front end of the basketball draft.
Yeah, it's a rough life being in the back end, especially when you're playing fantasy football. But I didn't exactly want to be like 1 or 2 in this, since it's my first time playing fantasy basketball. But I think number 4 or 5 is like that sweet spot, because you get to see everybody else take the like top guys, and you don't have to have the pressure of like whiffing or botching the first pick, and then have everybody be like, "Why'd you take that guy?"
Yeah, it's not really
But,
going to happen in
yeah.
the first
But
round
yet,
of
there's
basketball.
plenty of options left. So
Number 3 is tough because I like the back-to-back at the end of the round, but I have my eye on a few targets already. We'll see what happens. But to be in the top 3 it is good because you can find guys and not have to worry as much about categorical scarcity that you would in the back end. So that's going to be semi-helpful, I think.